I am very autistic, as stated many a times. Actually, not even stated, but I feel like it's pretty fucking obvious to be able to tell. And because I'm autistic and stubborn as fuck, if it comes to a topic or circumstance that I am not interested in and do not want to take part in, I will just go completely nonverbal and I will not speak. And many times the reason that I have gone nonverbal is because I don't want to talk about myself, because I don't want to make people feel bad. And I have felt in ways where the only thing that I can actually think about is the way that I feel, which is usually topics that I like to avoid because, yeah, I feel like it is very, very obvious just from everything about me. Let's be honest, though, fucking hell. Autism's obvious. Fuck, man, dude, everything else wrong with me is obvious too. Like, Jesus Christ. But I feel like it is very obvious of the fact that there is, I don't know. There are many things wrong with me. And the problem is that during those states, it's not even a sense of, I don't want to talk about anything, so I'm going to shut up. It's, I don't want to talk about this, so my head is going to go completely blank. As much as I hate making people feel bad, I also understand that in circumstances like this, when something comes up like this, it makes people constantly question. And so, like, the questioning ideas in their head are usually, like, worse than what it ends up being for everything else. Dude, watch this fucking blow up and get like 1 billion views. Holy shit, I'm gonna be YouTube famous. Fucking freak ass VTuber freaks out and tells everybody that they're a freak. So I think that the easiest thing to say is basically that I've talked about my sleep disorder for many years, and I've usually skirted around the subject of why I have a sleep disorder. And I will say that part of what's happening right now is that the sleep disorder is not very good. So, fun fact, completely unrelated. Did you know that one of the signs, this isn't a guarantee, one of the signs of sexual abuse in children is sleep disorders? It's very difficult to sleep in a home that you do not feel safe in. And having stress-induced flashbacks doesn't help either. Which is also kind of funny, because then said stress-induced flashbacks kind of stress you out even more, which makes it even more difficult to sleep, which induces more stress-induced flashbacks, which in turn, fun fact as well, another sign of childhood sexual abuse is developing an eating disorder. Which, fun fact, eating disorders affect sleep. Essentially what I mean is that I have not been able to sleep very well in a very long time, and I have not been able to eat proper food in a very long time, which also does not help with anything mentally. And essentially what I mean is that Kiki no feel good. Kiki no feel good. Kiki can't eat food. Kiki can't sleep. Kiki can't make thoughts either, because whenever Kiki thinks about Kiki, and then that makes the entire head just go, and then there's no thoughts, and then everything just shuts off and it's just blank. Basically, what I'm getting at as a whole is that the only thing that I can talk and think about right now is how I feel, and I don't want to talk about that because I know that makes people feel bad, and I don't like making people feel bad. And so I know that if I do anything, it's either going to result in people feeling bad, or it's going to result in me half-assing something and fucking sitting there doing a fake hashtag YouTuber reaction. I should have said Mr. Beast reaction video. Does he do reaction videos? I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched a Mr. Beast. Actually, no, I can say for 100% certainty I have never watched a Mr. Beast video. This does not in any way mean that I do not enjoy recording or editing or streaming or anything like that, and that I want to not do it. What it does mean is that I don't feel well enough to be able to produce anything that I view as having value, and I don't want to produce something that I don't view as having value. I feel like I've said this like a million times, but basically what I mean is that I'm not done, I'm not quitting. This has probably been one of the things that I've enjoyed doing the most in the past couple of years. I just don't want to half-ass something that I enjoy. I guess basically what I mean is that this is a notice of hiatus. Well, this is an explanation of hiatus. And the only reason I'm saying it is because of the fact that there's people who would notice that I'm missing. And that's a very strange feeling. And so before I start thinking about that more, I'm going to edit this.